Good morning, everybody. Go ahead and get you a cup of coffee and join me. My hair's wet. I just got out of the shower. Whew. But join me, y'all. Have a cup of coffee with me and let's chat some. Already fed the fur babies. They're happy. They got their bellies full. I decided I'd just fix me some coffee this morning. I didn't really want breakfast. I had a couple of you last night say, well, go live early in the day, early in the morning for breakfast or something. So I'm live for breakfast this morning. And there's Connie. Well, good morning, Connie. I'm surprised you're here. I figured if you could sleep at all, you might still be sleeping this morning. Yeah, some of my subscribers wanted me to just have a morning live, earlier in the day, sometimes morning. So I got up and I said, well, I'll go live this morning when I fix my coffee and just sit here and chat with everybody before I have to run to the post office and mail the prizes from last night. You doing okay this morning, Connie? Hurricane hit Dublin. Oh my goodness. I didn't realize that. I was about to forget to post my link. You know, I had my mind set on one thing this morning, a morning live. I have not listened to the weather or anything. No sleep again. I'm sorry. I know it's terrible when you go all night and you can't sleep. I wonder how Georgia fares and all the other areas that hurricane went through. Hopefully it'll bypass the coast. I mean, the actual coast of North Carolina this time. Maybe it'll go further up inland and not flood the coastline again. Because I tell you, I don't think they can handle any more water. I slept real good last night, but I didn't get to bed till about 2 a.m. Oh, wow. Grandma has a lot of trees down. That's right. She's probably live this morning. Let me see if I can get it up on my little thing here. I'd like to see what's going on. Yeah, I was wondering about Dennis and some of these other people that were live right in the path of the hurricane. No power there and a lot of trees down. Grandma has a lot of trees. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if anybody will come in the live except me and you this morning, Connie. I have no idea. It wasn't planned. I did it like 10 minutes before I went live. Oh wow, they're showing Hurricane Helene updates. 5 fatalities have been reported. This is live from Fox. I don't know what area it's in yet. There's Susie Ann. Good morning, Susie. Get you a cup of coffee. Get you a cup of coffee and join us. We're discussing the hurricane.
Now, we know this is a challenging situation, and we are working to assess and repair the facility as quickly as possible to resume service. We've procured emergency contractor services to assist with getting the facility
This is along Florida's coast.
as quickly as possible. Now, to harden the facility and prevent this situation from happening in future storms, the city started a capital improvement project at the plant in 2022 and has budgeted $70 million for those improvements.
St. Pittsburgh, Florida.
This project will allow the plant to sustain up to 11 feet of storm surge. Construction on this project began last year.
They're totally swamped.
In 2026. I've asked our team to find all available options to expedite that construction schedule.
There's Frida Cassidy. Good morning. Well, we got Connie, Susie Ann, and we got Frida. Yeah, they're telling everybody to stay off the roads around in Florida where it hit, because it's flooded. It's totally flooded. Doesn't look good. We got Teresa. Yeah, that's what we were wondering, because Connie was telling me that parts of Georgia got hit pretty hard. A lot of trees down around Dublin. And I didn't check the weather before I went live, so I don't know what the situation is. I just know that they said that the storm surge was record breaking with this hurricane. So they've had surges of water coming through a lot higher than any other hurricane that they've had in the past. So you know it's done some damage. Evidently they have no power in Dublin. I'm wondering about the Florida coast where Dennis is, if he's got power this morning. Because, you know, I think Dennis lives right in the path of that hurricane, right on in Florida there somewhere. I wanted to go live earlier than this, but my body wouldn't drag itself out of bed. I woke up and I said, I ain't getting up. Hurricane coverage yesterday and last night for 13 hours. Here's another live where it says that the hurricane's moving through Atlanta, Georgia, and their roads are flooded. Oh my God, they've got showing one place in Atlanta where the power lines are down and they're across these people's driveway. They can't back out of their driveway with the car because of the power lines. Trees are down that pull the power lines down. This is in Gwinnett County.
Now you're starting to see that, specifically here in Gwinnett County, because this is definitely one of those secondary roads, and this tree removal company here working to do this. Now, another thing, I was chatting with another homeowner in this neighborhood, and she was out walking around just to kind of assess the damage, and one of the things she brought up was none of these trees fell on any houses. There's still
been raining all night and all day here and all weekend. Oh wow, Ashley.
Here. Bad news is that you have a big tree that is draped across the street and it's impassable, and some people can't get out of their homes and they have no power. But again, no one was hurt here. No one was
Yeah,
hurt.
well, at least no one was hurt
Yeah,
there, but
and I'm
they've
just
got
thinking about it,
fatalities
if it
in
went the
other
other way, it
places.
did go for one of
It says catastrophic. That's in Atlanta. Oh wow, I do see in Dublin they've got a lot of trees down in Dublin. Mm. They're gonna have their hands busy cleaning up. But it said something about 5 fatalities. I think that was still in Florida. I'm not sure. Yeah, I saw that, Connie. I just brought it up.
water, tarps, and other commodities and supplies. As we have continued to state, flooding may occur outside of areas that normally flood with the forecasted rainfall totals we are seeing. Please stay safe today. Check on your neighbors and those in your community who need assistance, and take protective actions when directed by local authorities to do
This is North Carolina.
during a disaster or major event. We are stronger
Flash
together
flooding.
and make for more resilient communities.
They don't need any more
Finally,
flooding
I'd
in
like to
North
say
Carolina.
thank you to
They've
the
already been
dedicated
flooded.
LA first responders and members of the
South
emergency management
Carolina.
community who are answering North Carolina's call and working to save lives in your communities across the state. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Ray. I've activated additional National Guard soldiers to help with this.
Really
So I'm
windy and
gonna ask
raining in
Adjutant
Myrtle
General of the
Beach.
North Carolina National Guard, Major General Todd Hunt, for his update.
It's showing that the schools are closed, definitely.
Thank you, Governor. And before I get started, I'm going to give a quick update on what the Guard is doing. But additionally, I want to thank the Guardians of the great state of North Carolina for answering the call. Thank them and their families during this time of crisis. Our current status or our footprint is we are located in the following cities. Asheville. We've been in Asheville for over a day now, providing support last night. Charlotte, Morganton, Concord. With additional units we have in Burlington, Greensboro, and Rockingham. Those
They're
units are
all
ready to move
flooded.
forward when the weather
It
permits.
shows the picture of the flooding, but it's so tiny.
We have 380
You can't really see it
airmen
right
on
here.
duty with 131 vehicles. We have 13 aircraft ready to deploy when the weather breaks. But we also have some additional support if required from other states, Maryland and Connecticut. Our vehicles that we have right now are mainly high water type vehicles and palletized vehicles that can produce commodities and bring commodities to the affected areas. We are also going to augment forestry with some chainsaw and debris removal teams.
Man, the water is just rushing,
Again,
but you can't see it. The picture's too small.
Families for protecting this great state, and just have your prayers with those individuals that are out there today. Thank you very much, Governor.
I mean, they don't show you a big picture of it.
Thank you, General Hunt. There are a lot of people out there working today. We know that families are still in danger. People at this emergency operations center will be working until we get through this thing. We'll take questions now. If you guys can move to the mics over here, if anybody wants to ask one.
Yeah, that's terrible. But let's just keep our fingers crossed and say a prayer that they don't have any more fatalities. I mean, 5 is enough. That's too many. And I'm on StreamYard, y'all. Any of you want to get up on screen with me? I posted the link to the top of the chat. So you're welcome to get on screen with me if you'd like. We're having wind advisory here with rain. Chat went away. Good morning. And there's Grandma Teresa. Good morning. And I don't remember where Grandma Teresa is. You're not in the line of this hurricane, are you, Grandma Teresa? I wonder what happened to the moonflower bud. I don't know. Have you looked at it this morning? Ohio. It's raining a lot there. Y'all, like I said, get you some coffee and join us. I was hoping that Dennis would see that I'm live this morning and he would jump in the chat box if he was available. I mean, I don't know what their situation is where he's at, because I think he was right along the coast, kind of where the hurricane, the worst part of it, was going to hit this morning. It's not been pouring down here since last night. Well, that's good. But I tell you what, the first hurricane took out the coast, and now it looks like this hurricane is going to take out the rest of the state of North Carolina. What it didn't get along the coast, this one's going to get inland. And I checked with my family. They said the worst part of this hurricane is supposed to bypass them. Like I said, because they don't need any more rain or water there. They're already completely flooded. It came inland as a Cat 4, yeah. That's destruction too, Cat 4. That will do some damage, y'all. My son got soaked, then me and my daughter got soaked at the bus stop this morning. Well, most of the schools in the hurricane's path are closed. They put up warnings this morning on some of these live weather stations that the hurricane, all the schools were closed. I was just checking Facebook to see if anybody had put pictures up of flooding or anything. I mean, they still got a flash flood warning in North Carolina at the beach right there. I don't know how good you can see that. And the hurricane's not going by there this morning. I mean, this was the aftermath of the last one. Not this one that's hit, but it's completely destroyed the beaches. I mean, it's chopped up the beaches, something awful. That's in Boone. It said flash flooding in Boone is ongoing. My goodness. I mean, look at this. There's a highway going out. It's completely flooded on each side of the highway. It makes the highway look like an island. And I can't get it to focus. I can't get it to focus, y'all. But that's a highway going out, and it's water on each side of it, and part of the highway is flooded. The highway is right there. Or you can see the highway, it's to the left. That's Bridal Falls, North Carolina. Topsail Beach, they got water, a waterfall running across the highway. And that video was taken from that car. You can see through the windshield of. This is North Carolina pictures that I was showing you. We are getting this from south of St. Louis, my son. Yeah. Is that Georgia or Florida? No, this is North Carolina still. North Carolina is still flooding. There's so much water coming into North Carolina, it's ridiculous. It's eroded the beaches. I mean, look at that. I don't know what beach that is. It's Surf City. Surf City at high tide. And the houses look like they're sitting on a cliff because the beach is so eroded. It's like several feet up right to the edge of the house. I don't know if you can really tell it in this picture, but the beach usually was level all across there up to the houses. Now it's like a 6-foot drop from the side of the house down to the beach. I mean, this right here, well, no, on the other side, on that side here, that's a wall of sand coming down from the house to the beach. And it used to be level. Yeah. This was just yesterday at Buxton. It's water. It's flooded. I mean, everything there is still flooded. And this was from the first hurricane. They have not recouped from the first hurricane yet. That's the reason I said they could not handle any more water. And this is today. Look where that beach house is. It's still in the water. The waves are coming up past the houses. And it used to be quite a ways from the water to the house. And now the house is out in the water. That is today, y'all. This is North Carolina. So just because the hurricane went through already doesn't mean that they're not still flooded, because they are. So you could imagine if that Helene had went through this morning, could you imagine what it would have destroyed most of those homes along the beach? I don't think they could have withstood another hurricane hitting them. Oh my God, this is Topsail Beach. I wish I could get it to. I can get it to open up, but That's Topsail Beach, North Carolina. Every one of those homes are sitting in water. And I know the picture doesn't show it very well because I can't get it to focus, but that's Topsail Beach. Every one of those homes are surrounded by water. That's North Carolina, y'all. And the hurricane ain't hitting there again. I mean, it's already done the damage. It's flooded them, and it's going to take them a while to recover. You can imagine how many people are out of their homes right now along the North Carolina coast. I mean, that's the area where I'm from, y'all. That's the reason I'm looking. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I said North Carolina could not handle another hurricane to hit right now. They're already totally devastated with floodwaters, erosion along the beach, what's not still flooded. Your second moonflower of the year has not bloomed yet. It will. And Kai's in the house. Morning, Connie. I hope you're faring good in Hawaii, Kai. But I guess you're not getting any of this hurricane. You're too far over. Yeah, this hurricane's not hitting the North Carolina coast. It's hit inland. But they've got so much flooding and destruction still in North Carolina. It's going to take them a long time to recover. It's going to take a long time for a lot of that water to go away. Kathy said the next door to hers got a tree smashed the house next. Oh, wow. A tree smashed into the house next door. I can imagine. It's a Cat 4, so that's destructive. I'm just wondering how Dennis is this morning. Because he said he was wondering if he was going to have power. You know, he didn't know what his situation was going to be today. I don't see anybody want to come in to chat. Of course, I haven't been looking. I just thought to look now. That house on Stills showed us. Did you see yesterday there was another house next to it? Yeah, I know. There's a lot of homes that have been totally destroyed along the beach. A lot of the beaches in North Carolina. That's what all the boards and sticks are that have washed up and are piled up on the beaches now. It was a house. I just wanted a way going in and going in. Huh. Yeah, I most definitely did see there was a house next to it yesterday. It's not there now. Yeah, he probably doesn't have power this morning. And yeah, we need to pray that he's okay. Yeah, I figured too if I went live this morning that a lot of my subs that usually come into my lives, if they're in the hurricane's path and they're okay this morning, they've got power, that maybe they would come in to chat and let us know they're okay. But don't know. I don't show that there's anybody backstage, Kai. Yeah, I don't show anybody backstage. A lot of electric men are headed to Florida, yeah. Well, he's not showing on my end that he's backstage, so I don't know what to do. It doesn't show here that I've got anybody waiting. Come out of backstage and then go back in and see if it shows that I've got someone there. And there's Neckbone. Good morning. I hope you're not in the path of this hurricane. I don't know what's wrong with this if it's not showing that there's anyone backstage. Oh, there it goes. Well, I clicked on it for him to come in and I don't see him. But it wasn't this picture on there. It looked like a round disc or something, like it didn't go through for some reason. Try it again, Kai. I just tried to let him in. It wouldn't let me. I mean, he didn't come through. So I need for him to try it again. Oh, your grandmother lives in Dunwoody, Georgia, and she still has power for now. Try coming backstage again, Kai. It's not lit up yet. I think something's wrong with the reception. It was not coming through real good. You're in the Northeast. You're not in the path of this hurricane, are you, Neckbone? There's got to be something wrong with the reception or something this morning. Yeah, your picture's not coming through. The box is with your name on it, but then it's not showing. There's something wrong with the reception, Kai. You're not coming through. It shows that you're waiting. It shows that you were waiting backstage. I let you in, but the box where you show up, it didn't have a picture in it or anything. It was just a black box. So that tells me that there's something wrong with the reception. Yeah, it won't let you turn it on. That's okay. It's probably all the weather that's going on in the States with this hurricane now. It's affecting the reception from Hawaii to here. I'm sorry about that. I would love to have had you up on stage. Just try again, I guess, you know. Maybe somebody else will try and see if it'll work. It might just be where Kai is right now. I don't know if it will do that for anybody else. High 66 here. I don't even know what the temperature is here this morning. I haven't checked. Let me check and see what the weather is here this morning. It's 72 degrees right now here. It's going to be a high of 87 today, so it's going to be cooler. See if we got any rain coming up. Supposed to hit Barrels Isle inland, that hurricane today. I'm sorry, high of 89. Only 3% chance of rain, so we won't get any rain. It'll be 91 tomorrow and only 3% chance of rain, so we won't get any rain. We're not going to get any rain this week, y'all, because it's only like a 2 and 3% chance of rain all week. So I was out putting compost tea on my plants yesterday. And there's Caleb. Good morning, Caleb. I'm sorry, y'all, about the StreamYard. I guess it's the weather that's affecting the Wi-Fi and the connections and everything else. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I figure everybody that comes into live has a channel, whether they have it, you know, live or not. A lot of people just have a channel and they don't, you know, they're not actively uploading videos or anything. I wonder what kind of stuff that Dennis would put up on his channel if he was, you know, actually active with his channel. That, I mean, I get interested to see just what other YouTubers want to put on their channel, what kind of stuff. I hope the weather's fine where you're at, Caleb. United States is getting hit with that hurricane again, or this next hurricane that's being very destructive. Oh, okay. About his grandkids and some cooking. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to check out everybody's channel, but sometimes I'll click on their name in chat and it takes me to their page and I can check and see what kind of channel they got or if they uploaded videos. Some haven't at all. And other ones maybe have a couple of videos, but they're not real active with it. Don't know how many I've got. What, 32 people? 32 people watching. And there's Rebecca Bourne. Well, good morning to you, Rebecca. Get you a cup of coffee and join us. I just emptied my cup. I got more in the pot. I made a pot of Maui coffee this morning. Well, I've been making it every morning. I think I got another cup left in the pot over there. I'll get it in a little bit. I don't want it right now. Well, thank you, Caleb. You're a very sweet person. Oh, you have iced coffee and good news to share. What's your good news? And there's Mr. Ramen Noodle. Good morning. You must be a new subscriber. I don't remember seeing your name before. Mr. Ramen Noodle. Oh, you've been watching for a month, but you never joined the live? Well, I'm glad you finally popped in, Mr. Ramen Noodle. I do videos on ramen noodles sometimes. In fact, I got one coming up pretty soon. I haven't done it yet. I can't wait to see what Rebecca's good news is. You're welcome, Kaylin. And there's Diana. Good morning, Diana. And Grandma Teresa's putting on a roast to fix beef and noodles for the weekend. It reminds me, I still got to post my video this morning. And there's Dennis. Hello, all. Good luck with the storm, but I have 2 acres of cleaning up to do. Just came in for a break. Oh, my goodness. Well, we've been wondering about you. I said, well, maybe if you're okay and you got power, you'll pop in for a few minutes and let us know you're okay. And I'm glad to see that you're okay, but I guess you got some destruction around your property. And we got Jennifer from Alberta, Canada. Good morning. Oh, you got an electric tricycle. I have many places to go. I grew up on bikes and skates. I knew you mentioned in one of the other lives that you were going to get one. Now you got some freedom. You can get out and travel, lady. Get on some of these bike paths and just go right along. Yeah, we were worried about a lot of people that's in the path of this hurricane, wondering if everybody was okay this morning. Yeah, we hardly ever lose power here. And when we do, it doesn't usually stay off for very long. And like I said, even that week-long snow and ice storm we had a couple of years ago, the electric company was having trouble supplying everybody with power. So they did it in grids. They turned the power off for an hour, turn it back on for an hour. And that was enough to keep your house heated. It kept your freezers frozen, your food cold in your refrigerator because it didn't have time to thaw out. So it was a good deal, to have it on and off for an hour. But you never were completely without power. Connie didn't sleep last night, Diana. She said she was up all night. So I know she feels kind of rough this morning. Same to you, Caleb. Best wishes for you. Live long with life, with better health and wealth. Yeah, I saw when I first started looking through some of the news broadcasts that were live that they had 5 fatalities, but I don't remember. I don't know where it was exactly. I don't know if that was Florida or further inland or what. But let's hope that's the only fatalities they have. That was 5 too many. Yes, I am, Dennis. I'm going to try that. My mom used to do that. She used to put grits or cornmeal because uncooked cornmeal and uncooked grits do the same thing. When the ants eat it, it's supposed to swell up in their stomach and kill them. So I'm going to try both of them. I'm going to try going around and sprinkling some of that stuff on the ant hills. And I'm going to spray my plants with pepper spray. Because I saw ants starting to get on my okra again yesterday. But I didn't have time to get the sprayer out and spray it. So we'll be doing that sometime today. I'm going to run to the post office when I end my live and get my prizes from last night in the mail. I've already got them packaged up. Right there to Ann and to Jana. You love okra? I do too. I love fried okra. When you cut it and bread it and fry it, oh, I could eat my weight in it. Well, thank you, Caleb. Oh, baking powder does too. I didn't know that. Because evidently, when I put these ant granules out, they're not taking it to the queen because the ant hills are still there. Sometimes they'll move a foot away and then pop up again. So I'm going to try the grits and the cornmeal, may even the baking powder. I might try all 3. Because sometimes they'll get in your pots with your plants and they'll kill your plants. And there's Roxanne. Good morning, Roxanne. How are you doing this morning? Diana says she's going to try baking soda. I remember one time they got so bad in my mom's yard in North Carolina that she went around and poured a little bit of gasoline in the hole and then struck a match. She said, that's the only way I can get rid of them. Try yeast. I know I'm not going to be able to keep playing trivia. I know, because the timing of the internet or the computers or something is so off that you can't get your answers to come up when you post them, and it's caused so many problems. And I don't like getting people mad or anything like that, so I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to keep playing trivia. Good morning, Roxanne, or how are you this morning? Put baking soda and powdered sugar equal amounts. Powdered sugar will make them eat it. Yeah, it is. It's still fun if you just play for fun and don't let it get to you, if your answer doesn't pop up when you hit enter. Well, we may, Rebecca. I don't know. It's always fun for me to see some of the answers that people put up. If they don't know the answer, they'll put just anything up, and it tickles me. But trivia is like everything else. You got to at least try to answer. Just put any answer that comes into your mind up. It don't matter. You never know. You may get it right. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get me another cup over here because I've got another cup waiting in the pot for me. Yeah, we were all worried about Dennis. Let me get my other cup of coffee while y'all chat. Got my coffee, y'all. Got me some more Maui coffee. And I know April's not going to make it probably this morning. It's so early. She's probably still asleep. She may surprise me, but I'm surprised that Kite popped in as early as it is in Hawaii. But I'm glad he did. Early voting October 1st. Yeah, y'all get you another cup of coffee or get your first cup of coffee if you haven't had any yet. Yeah, she's weed whacking. She's either weed whacking or she's feeding the animals. Yeah, this is the second time I filled this up this morning. I've been making just enough in my pot, in my coffee maker, to fill this up twice. And usually I don't drink but one filling of this a day. Now I'm drinking two of them. Rebecca's on her second iced coffee. I don't know that I could do iced coffee first thing in the morning. I like something warm, something hot. Yeah, and Kai's supposed to be going back to Maui today, isn't he? It'd be so nice if Kai and April could get together just for 5 minutes to say hi. Thank you, Caleb. You are so sweet. Look at those nice compliments they give me all the time. That comes from Caleb. I wasn't going to go live this morning. I've thought about it, and then I said, no, I can't even get woke up. I got to take a shower. My hair is going to be wet. And lo and behold, I'm live. He said he was. Okay. Yeah, I know he was going back to Maui, but I wasn't sure if he would be able to take enough time to meet April and say hi without his wife. Well, I think Kyle will be safe. I mean, he's a good looking guy, but I think April's got a boyfriend. Yeah, I think April's got a boyfriend. So Dennis, you're saying you got a lot of trees and stuff down in on your property? The wind must have got pretty bad there. And rain too. Thank you, Caleb. Same to you. Happiness and goodness with you all the time. Stay safe, happy, because you're my sweet friend too. So you were joking about the trees being down, Dennis? Or do you really have trees down? I mean, a lot of areas of the country where this storm has hit have a lot of trees down. So it was very believable if you do, with you saying that. I'm still half asleep. A second cup of coffee is going to take to wake me up. I know you're joking about kind April. I know rainy days make me sleepy too because it's like the sound of the rain and the humidity or something just puts me to sleep. I guess because I'm used to it back home. We get a lot more rain in North Carolina than we do in Texas here where I'm at. It stays real humid. And I did some of my best sleeping when it's raining. Although I died when I went to bed last night. I didn't get in the bed till 2 a.m., but I slept. Oh, I tell you, I slept like a rock. I have blackjack oaks, plenty of cooking wood. Well, yeah, if you got a lot of trees down, that's going to give you a lot of firewood or cooking wood. My son goes back on his 12 acres and cuts trees down every year. That's what he's been doing this time of year. He cuts trees, stacks it, and that's his wood for his fireplace through the winter months. He said it sure cuts down on his heating bill to have that fireplace. Because it's got the fireplace with the blower thing in the front, so it blows the heat out in the house. So it heats the house up pretty good. He smokes brisket, ribs, stuff like that. I don't know that I've ever known him to smoke pork yet. He may, but I've never been over there when he smoked pork of any kind. It's usually just brisket or ribs. Well, yeah, it's pork ribs, which is real good. I forgot about that. Sometimes he'll smoke beef ribs and sometimes it's pork. And man, when he smokes pork ribs, they are some good eating. I love them. It just takes a while, for it to smoke. He'll get his on early in the morning and it's supper time before they're ever cooked. I've never tried smoked mullet, Dennis. That's the way most of these barbecue places here in Texas do their beef or anything they barbecue, they smoke it overnight. So by the time their restaurant opens the next day, they're pulling the meat in from the smoker, which is a huge smoker. They smoke sausage, pork, beef, everything. 18 hours, yeah. My ex-husband used to have a smoker, and he would smoke brisket and stuff like that for us when he was here. I don't do any of the smoking part. Of course, I don't really have a smoker, so hurricanes are the reason we no longer have big trees in our yard. Indecision. Yeah, they can be damaging if they fall, I tell you. Let me see what that is outside. It sounds like they're cutting trees or something on the other side of this new house. And I was trying to see if I could see them on my side cutting more trees, but I don't see anything going on this side. It all seems like it's on the other side. So I don't know if the guy that's building the house bought 2 lots and maybe they're clearing the lot next to the house, because if he bought both lots, he's either going to build 2 houses or the one house is going to have a bigger lot. And they'll have to clear it or partly clear it to put a fence line and stuff around it, I guess. No, it's machinery running over here, but I can't see what it is because it looks like it's on just on the other side of the new house that they're building. Sounds like they're running a generator, and every once in a while sounds like a saw or a chipper. So I'm not real sure, but they're not on my side. It doesn't look like it's on the other side. So yeah, it's so close. It sounds like it's right here in my yard. And it looks like I'm losing my young couple neighbors that are right across the street in the new house. I thought they were going on vacation and they had a RV over there for a couple of days and then they left with it. And then she come back during the day for a couple of hours. And so I messaged her. I said, "Are you guys moving or what's going on with y'all? I thought you were going on vacation, but I said you kept coming back." So I said, I was wondering what was going on with y'all. And she says, "Oh, we're going to be living in the RV and we're going to put the house up for rent." It has to do with her husband's job. So that, the job must not be paying the way it was or something. And they're going to have to put the house up for rent and they're going to be living in the RV. I don't know where, must be somewhere here in town. Seemed like there is an RV or mobile home park on the other side of town. I don't know. But I hate to see them leave, but they said hopefully in the future they'll be able to come back to the house. So, you never know. We'll see. Rebecca said we grill bourbon, salmon, snapper, redfish, flounder, and many other fish. It's the best. Sounds like it. Dennis says, I love redfish grilled in foil with onions, tomatoes, potatoes, and lemon, and of course seasoning. I'm getting ready to, I think I'm going to grill some fish sometime soon. It's that phone, I tell you. Yeah, we can all go to Rebecca's house. We're going to come there for a cookout. Get some of that grilled fish. Yeah, I got to go fishing. And hopefully next time I go fishing, I'll catch a fish. But I got some fish in the freezer that I was going to take out. And I was thinking about trying to grill it. See how that works. Yeah, start talking about food, you start getting hungry. All kind of commotion going on outside this morning. What goes good with fish other than coleslaw, potato salad? Like the mullet roe and gizzard fried. I love fish roe. I mean, that's caviar. I love fish roe. I love to bread it and fry it just like you do the fish, or scramble it up in some eggs. It's real good that way. Grits and hush puppies. When we were out on the lived on Oak Island, when we had our fish fries out on the beach, we'd fry our fish, we'd fry French fries, we'd have fried hush puppies, and sometimes coleslaw or uh, potato salad. We didn't go too extravagant since we were out on the ocean. But I tell you what, that fish and fries and those hush puppies were the best in the world, cooking them right out there on the beach strand. And beer, but you don't. Yeah, I don't really drink. I don't drink beer, so I don't buy it. Rice, yeah. Iced tea. Well, we usually had canned drinks in the cooler out on the ocean with us. So we always had something cold to drink, either iced tea in the bottle or Cokes or Pepsi, Mountain Dew. Yeah, I do too, Diane. I love it all. How long have we been on here? Over an hour. Good glass of iced tea. Yeah, that'd be good too. Grandma Teresa says, I guess I'll settle for a chicken sandwich for now. Yeah, it's almost lunchtime here. It's a little after 11, 11:12 to be exact. So it's pushing almost lunchtime here. Oh, I'm going to see Dennis. Hands down, I'm going to go to Dennis and eat dinner with him tonight. Fried shrimp and fried oysters. Oh, you couldn't give me anything any better. It's afternoon where Grandma Teresa is. Well, I tried to go live early, and this is about as early as my body would let me. I don't like the raw oysters, but I love oyster stew with the real small oysters. And I love, love, love fried oysters. Oh my God. I could eat my weight in fried oysters and fried shrimp. And Dinah says I haven't gotten ready for today yet. Never need to get started. Yeah, well, I said I've got to jump in the shower right quick. I got to shampoo my hair. That's the reason when I went live, my hair was still dripping. It's dried a little some right now, but it's still wet. Okay, Dennis, will you stay safe and don't work too hard? Baked potato and broccoli with fish. That sounds good too. That reminds me, I got to go when I go to the store today. I got to pick up some potatoes. I'm out of potatoes. And when I post my video, you'll see why, because I used my last potatoes in my video. We got 38 watching us yet, still, or 38 with us this morning. It doesn't usually show up here on this laptop. Refresh it and see what it does. But at least we know Dennis is okay. I don't know how many other people are in the path of this hurricane. I don't know when grapefruits are in season, but I was thinking about getting one when I went to the store. It's been a while since I've eaten a grapefruit, so I thought I'd pick up a grapefruit today. And it was going to go in a recipe that I've got, so I'm in Grand Prairie, halfway between. I know where Grand Prairie is. I've been up there many a time, Mr. Ramen Noodle. Think October begins don't want to buy 5-pound bag if they are garbage. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either. I never really thought about it. I never knew when grapefruit was in season. But you're not that far away if you're in Grand Prairie. I do not like to drive up there. You go through Fort Worth and toward Dallas and around Grand Prairie. Oh, the traffic is awful. It scares me to drive up there. No car here, but I've had several friends in accidents. Yeah, could imagine. Jennifer Barrett says, let's do a cooking show. We all cook the same time. Everyone gets the product, and that would be fun. Well, we could do that. We could do it on StreamYard. That's so everyone that wants to cook and join in could get up on screen with me. We could all cook at the same time and compare notes of what we're cooking, I guess. That'd be fun. When would you want to do that? That sounds like a lot of fun, Jennifer. If I could get several people to join in with us, or even you, Jennifer, would be another one. That'd be 2 people up on screen cooking. Oh, your network is pretty bad, Kaylin. Yeah, you can cook anything or anytime. I mean, I can go live basically anytime, but I'd have to make sure I had the ingredients available to cook whatever it is I'm going to cook. Well, we might do that. I might schedule a live on StreamYard so I can get other people up on the screen with me, and it'll be all about cooking. Everybody's got to cook that gets up on the screen. They got to cook something. Yeah, Diana says I'd like to watch it. It would be nice. Well, let me make sure I've got ingredients to do something live, and then I might go ahead and schedule one. And I'll put it in the title, something about come cook with me. Come watch my peeps and I cook. Grandma Teresa said I'll watch. Rebecca said Christmas to April for grapefruit. Okay, doctor appointment. Oh, you got a doctor's appointment, Jennifer? Doctor appointment tape. Yeah, I was trying to think of something that I could do where I could get a lot of, several women or guys even up on the screen with me and we were all doing something at the same time. And dummy me, I never thought about cooking. I didn't know if anybody else would want to join me on screen cooking something or not. But it does sound like fun. It take the pressure off of me. Everybody's not going to be watching just me. They're going to be watching other people cook too. I've got a cookie recipe that I wanted to do. I might schedule a live and do the cookie recipe. And maybe some of you ladies, Jennifer, will join me and cook something of your own. That'd be a lot of fun. Well, we've been on here for about an hour and a half. I don't want to take up all of your morning. I don't know what you people have scheduled or what you got to do today. Oh, I got somebody here. Connie.
No issues.
Good morning, everybody.
There's Connie.
Good morning.
Everybody say good morning to Connie.
I can't see chat, so
You can hear me, can't you?
yeah.
Okay. Well, we can see you. Grandma Teresa says hi, Connie.
Hi.
Diana says hi. Good morning.
Hi. It's starting to sunshine, no more rain.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we haven't had rain here, and we're not going to have any at least this whole next week. So it's going to get dry and dusty again. It goes from one extreme to the other. And then you saw when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Diana says, I was fixing to go. Well, you can't go now. We got Connie up on the screen.
Oh, she can come. She can come in.
Rebecca said the cooking thing is going to be the same issue with trivia, time and hosting. Well, if you're going to be on screen with me, you're mostly going to be talking. You're not going to be posting. It'll be the people that are watching us that'll be doing the posting. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. You don't have to beat somebody else out with the answer. You don't have to be the first one to respond, put it that way. But you'll be seen on the screen at the same time. Just like Connie came in.
It's not that scary after you do it the first time.
No. I was scared to death to go live the first couple of times I went live. I said, I don't want anybody to see me.
I know I promised you, and then I chickened out, and then I finally did it.
Look at my timing comment. Yeah, I read it. It said the cooking thing is going to be the same issue with trivia, timing posting. Well, not really, because we're not going to be having a contest if we're having a cooking show. I mean, people might post comments to one another and post comments to whoever's up on the screen. But usually, if you've got a live going and you're doing something like cooking or sewing or anything else, you're not going to be able to see all these comments anyway. And it's not like you got to be the first one to comment and get your post up there to win. So I don't think that's going to affect it at all, really.
I
Because if
might
I'm
try to
busy,
do it with you, Linda.
huh?
I said I might try to do it with you so that it gives other people, like it's not that scary. It just seems
Right,
like it's the first time.
right. Teresa said she's waiting for Sunday chicken. Yeah, I said I was probably going to cook chicken on the grill this Sunday. I was going to fix that Hawaiian chicken. I've got a recipe for it, but I'm not sure it's the same one that Kai was talking about. I think it's similar if it's not the same. So I thought I might try that. It reminds me, I got to make sure I've got all the ingredients for the sauce. Because in that recipe, you make your own sauce. You don't use like a barbecue sauce, a ready-made one. You make it from scratch according to the recipe. So we'll have to see. Rebecca Bourne said, "Good morning, Connie."
Good morning, Rebecca. I wish I could figure out how to make the chat work so I could see it. I'll figure it out though.
Hmm.
This is the first time I'm using my tripod instead of trying to hold it.
Right. Well, I don't know. When I go live on my cell, which I'm live on it right now, my chat is over on the right side and my pictures are over on the left side of the screen. And I thought it did that for everyone. Maybe it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
No, I haven't figured out how to fix it to make it work. I will. Maybe I
Because if
can
I hold
find
it vertical, my picture's at the top, my chat's at the bottom. But when I flip it over horizontal, it puts the chat to the right and the picture to the left. Well, she disappeared. Where'd she go? And there's Shatika. Good morning, Shatika. Connie disappeared. Well, I just tried to get her back on screen, but she's not come. So I don't know what's going on. I invited her back, but she disappeared. No comments drag on. Yeah, but see, if you're cooking in the video, you're not going to be really looking at the comments. The people in the chat are basically going to be chatting with one another. And maybe once in a while you'll get to glance at the chat, but you're not going to be able to just sit there like I am now and look at the chat the whole time. Diana says, "Well, Linda, love y'all, but I got ready for today." Okay. Well, you have a good day, Diana. You have a blessed day as well. Let me see if I can get Connie back in. Well, her name popped up. Where did she go? She must be having problems with her internet, because her name is up on the screen, but she's not there. There she goes. Up, she disappeared again. You must be trying to get your chat shown. Keep disappearing on me, though. You came in and disappeared, Connie. Where'd you go? Well, no, I guess Connie's trying to get it so she can see her chat with the picture as well. And she's having problems trying to get both of it up there. That's why she keeps disappearing. Yeah, stay safe, Diana, and have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next live. I was waiting to see if Connie was going to try to come back in again. Yeah, you have blessings to you too, Shatika, and have a happy weekend. Stay safe. I guess we lost Connie completely. I don't see her trying to come back in again. Well, we'll work on it some more, Connie. I guess I'm going to let people go now because, they got a busy day. I do as well. I got to run out to town. I got to go stop by the store. There's things I got to get done. And I know everybody else does too. This is Friday. So usually, well, here it goes. Let's see if we got Rebecca.
Hey,
Hey, Rebecca.
how's it going?
Pretty good. Glad to see you popped in.
It's good to see you. Well, I see you every day, but
Well, that's
so
a good
what's up
thing.
today? You going
Well,
outside or?
I don't know. I've got to run to town. I've got to get these packages in the mail, that from the trivia game last night, the prizes. I got
Yeah,
to get those in the mail. I got to stop
yeah.
by the store, pick up a few things for some recipes. I got to
Ooh,
post the
lucky.
video that I was supposed to post this morning that has not been posted yet
Oh, well, I'm
because
glad to hear that.
I'm out of a
I'm
few
always ready
things
for
to
another.
do. What?
Well, I'm hanging out. My husband, my boyfriend, my love, suffering with his back today, so he's kind of laid up.
Oh, wow.
He normally,
Yeah, I
he's
was
normally
laid
taking
up for
care of me, but I'm taking care of him today.
I was laid up for several days with my back and leg, but it's doing
Oh,
a
that's
lot
not
better
good.
today.
Yeah, he has a good chiropractor, thank goodness. That's where he went this morning. But anyway, I wanted to pop in and say hi, and I will see you guys again.
Well, I'm glad you did. Can I ask you something? Can you see your chat while you're live?
My what?
The chat
No,
box. Okay,
no.
everybody says they can't see it. But when I go
No,
live
it's
on
not
my
there.
camera, you
Wait,
know,
let
I've
me
got
see.
my chat box to the right and I've got my pictures to the left. So I can read both. I can
Well,
read
I
my
see.
chat. Yeah. But I usually bring it up on my
Okay,
laptop.
okay. Well, I can see it. I can see where you said, nice to see you. I don't see my comments, but I see yours. I don't know.
Oh, so you don't actually see the chat box then. And she disappeared. Well, we'll see what happens. I'll schedule a live. I don't know exactly when it'll be yet. I've got to get my stuff together and figure out what I'm going to cook. It might be just something simple like cookies. I don't know. But I'll get everything together and then go ahead and schedule it and just hope somebody else will come in and cook with me. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Connie, I saw where you tried to come back in and I went in and tried to let you back in and you disappeared each time. So I don't know. I don't know if you were trying to get the chat box up or what. I tried to open the chat box and it throws you out. Oh, wow. Huh. Okay, well, like I said, I know y'all are busy. This is Friday. I've got things to do. I got to run to town. You know, I may even make a video out there. I don't know yet. Depends on what I do. But I'm so happy that all of you took your time this morning and popped in and had some coffee with me. So y'all have a blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. And we'll see you Sunday, if not before. There's still another whole day between now and Sunday. So you never know about me. So again, y'all have a blessed day and I'll see you on the next one. Love y'all. Bye.